What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Don't usually do HVAC fix-it videos, but we have this 100,000 BTU condensing furnace here at the house in Portland. We've been having some issues with it since it's been installed over the last 3 years. So figured I would make this video because I've done a little bit of research and solved what I think is a problem, and want to put it out there because it's been driving me nuts for the last couple of years. So we've gone through about 3 control boards since this furnace has been installed over the last few years, about 1 or so a year. We do run a Nest thermostat like a lot of folks, and that Nest thermostat, from what I've read on the internet, there is some sort of a compatibility issue with some of these condensing furnaces, and what ends up happening is one of the relays on the control board ends up basically short cycling, so it clicks on and off, and after about a year it just fails, and then once that happens the control board is non-functional. So have been basically replacing this control board since it is not manufactured anymore via resellers on eBay. Just go ahead and show it to you here. This is part number 879598. And that's the part number for the control board. And anyhow, this Luxaire furnace, this is also, I believe it's made by York. So there are other furnaces that are basically similar. They're all being churned out of the same factory. So I think this might be applicable to a number of folks out there, because when I did my research, I didn't see any of this out on the internet. So I think I've solved the problem. What I ended up doing was I went actually to Amazon, and through a reseller there was able to find another part. I actually ended up doing some cross-referencing via the York Luxaire website, found information on our 100,000 BTU furnace, and realized that the part number here, this control board, this 879598, isn't being made anymore. I don't know if there's some issues with it or whatever, but anyhow, what I ended up doing was finding out after a few hours of research, there's another part, a White Rogers. They build a control board. It's also made by Emerson, and I believe Vorgens is also, I think I'm saying that correctly, makes it now. It's part 50A56-956, and was able to 2-day ship it here. Just didn't have heat at the house here for about a day or so while I was waiting for that. But anyhow, this control board, this 50A56-956, is actually made for single stage furnaces, and I had my fingers crossed to see if it would work, and I've installed it, and so far so good, and I'm actually not getting any of the strange relay clicking that I was with the original control board, the one that I'd replaced 3 times or so. So I was able to find this and wanted to put this video out there. So if someone has one of these either Luxaire or York furnaces, like I said, ours is 100,000 BTUs, it's a condensing furnace. I'm assuming that if it's, you can get different sizes, whether it's 60,000, 80,000, or 120,000, whatever, it's probably going to end up solving your problem. So anyhow, if you've got this control board, this 879598, and there's actually another part number here to reference for you. It's 1162-83-202. This board says Rev A. There's actually also one of these that has that ends in 201 or 201A. I believe that's part number 539617. Very similar to this control board. Anyhow, that you can now replace it with this 50A56-956. You do want to keep in mind, you've got to have, you don't really need a lot of technical knowledge, but the control board, the one that I got off Amazon, is a little bit different than this. There's I believe there's an extra relay on that, and then, but anyway, it functions. And just the inputs right here, they're labeled. It's a little bit different on the board that I bought off of Amazon, so you just need to be able to match like for like. But what I found was that each one of these inputs, as long as you paid attention, you could match this for the new control board, as well as there's a couple of part inputs that are up here, and then the input here and here. It's a direct match. And then for the thermostat wire input, very similar. Everything's here as far as your white, green, and red wires. So, so far so good. no relay clicking, works with the Nest thermostat. Thumbs up, and just hopefully we can help some people out here with this, with the research we've done and kind of the effort into sourcing a more current control board. Hopefully you're having a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.